Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Jennifer Deanna, and I wanted to share with you the pros and cons of Sisterlocks. I said I was coming soon with a Sisterlock video. Here it is. I've had my locks. It will be 2 years this month. Oh my goodness. Like the second to last week of this month, it will be 2 years. I got them done in 2018. I sure did. I've been loving the journey. You've seen my other videos, things that I like, but there are some cons to Sisterlocks. So let me talk about the pros. Let's be positive first. And I've shared this once before with you guys. Some of these I've shared with you in the very first video of why I decided to get my Sisterlocks. Go ahead and watch that video too. Oh, and subscribe to my channel so you can get information on Sisterlocks and faith-based stuff because I like all that. So anyway, number one, it's a very low maintenance. Like you can throw away your comb, throw away your brush, throw away your dimming brush, Well, I couldn't throw mine away because I have two daughters that are natural. So the combs and brushes are now for them. So it's really nice when I travel. I don't have to think about putting a comb and brush in my case. I just put my empty water bottle. And when I get to where I'm going, I put water in it and I spray it with water every day. So that's a pro about Sisterlocks. That's an advantage. Number two, y'all know I got my notes. Literally wash and go. Well, somewhat literally, because after I wash and go, I still want to separate the locks to make sure they don't marry each other. So I part my hair and I rub my fingers through to make sure they don't get stuck and marry to each other. But that literally takes me probably about maybe 4 to 5 minutes to go through my whole entire head. And so hopefully my next video will be a wash video for you. And number three, I put, what did I put? Gross face due to the lack of manipulation. I don't know. Oh, grows fast. I can't even understand my own writing. Grows fast due to the lack of manipulation. You know, when you have your natural hair, which we loved our natural loose hair, we might have done a lot of braid outs and twists and things like that and gelling it back a lot, and you know, your forehead be like 3 times bigger because it's so tight. But sometimes it would break off the edges. And I remember I love the 2-strand twist on my hair, but it was horrible on my hair. I would pull so much hair out when it was time to wash it. Even with saturated and conditioned, my hair tangled up so much with the braid out, and I don't know why. So I had some dead ends, things like that. You don't get all of that, too much of that with Sisterlocks. I mean, you still want to be careful. You don't want to pull your locks too much or anything of that nature, but I think with the low manipulation, it helps your hair to grow much faster and healthier and feels out like thicker. And number 4, washing gets easier after you band it. I think it's banding when you first get your Sisterlocks and you need to kind of put them in braids and then put a little rubber band at the end. So because your Sisterlocks are so new when you first get them done that they can unravel. And that's called slippage, where the locks literally come out. So for like the first almost 6 months, maybe depending on your hair type, you have to band your hair. I stopped banding my hair maybe 7-8 months in. So that was a treat. So let's talk about the cons of Sisterlocks. There are some slight negatives depending on who you are. So number 1, there is a cost to get installations, Sisterlocks. There's a cost and they're not cheap. So I got prices from like $1,200 to $1,600. But keep in mind, my hair was also mid-back. Depending on your length, yours may not cost that much. So they start off with so many inches, 4 or 5 inches might be $500, and every inch after that might be an extra, don't make me lie, $100, $125. Just kind of check around. Go to the sisterlock.com website. That's the website put up by Dr. Joanne Cornwell, and look at the information, call different places in your area and see how much it is, and go to a couple of consultations. Most of my consultations were free. I went to 3 different places. I even called places in Houston, Texas. I live in New Mexico, and I ended up getting my locks done in El Paso, Texas, which is 3 hours away, because I really loved what I felt in my spirit when I was around this person doing my hair. She knew her stuff, and this chick is Hispanic, and she's rolling with Sisterlocks. She really is. Number 2, there is a monthly maintenance. But let me go back to number 1. When I got the price of my Sisterlocks, I began to save. I booked my appointment out months and months later, and I just chunked money in a Sisterlock envelope. Yep, I did how the grandmothers did it. I had an envelope because I wanted to make sure I didn't spend it. You know how you run that bank card? I wanted to make sure I didn't spend that money. And I would just chunk $100, $200, $50, $25, $10, Sisterlock, and I was able to save it. So number 2, there is a monthly maintenance fee that you are going to have to pay. You need to get it retightened unless you want to learn to retighten it yourself. I'm going to be honest, I retightened 2 of my locks and I stopped and was like, I am done with this. No. So my retights cost about $100 a month when I go in. Do I feel like it's worth it right now? Yes. Sometimes I don't like paying it because I want to do something else with it, but then my hair is taken care of and I am done with that. So there is a monthly maintenance. And so understand that unless you plan to learn to do them yourself. I know on the Sisterlock video, they do they do have a training that you can attend. It's a nice little cost where they will teach you how to retighten your Sisterlocks. And I know she's coming out with different ambassadors in different regions and what have you. So you can actually find someone in your area that can teach you, but make sure you look on the Sisterlock website to make sure it's someone certified or what have you. And number 3, installation takes a long time depending on your hair length, the thickness, the density, all that great stuff. My installation took about 27 hours and we did it over 3 days. And yes, I got a hotel room for 2 nights and it was worth it. It was worth it. I had no kids for 3 days. Come on now. It was worth it. So she would do, I think we did 8 hours, 10 hours, something like that. I might not be adding right. 24, 25, 26, something like that. Or 8 hours, no, 8, and maybe 6 hours the next day. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it might have been another 8, 9 hours. I don't know, child. Okay, so it was about 25 to 27 hours. So we just split it up over 3 days. But I mean, be ready to sit, have your snacks, have your cushion for your butt, have your magazines, have your Bible, you know, have your neck pillow if you want to just kind of fall asleep. I never fell asleep, but yeah, you get ready, but to me, it's worth it. And number 4, locks can break and become very thin. I've had a few, just like 3 out of all my hair where they get a little thin. I'm not sure why, but I also wanted to show you this. I am going through another con is repairs. You see where the lock gets thick right here? I don't know if that's really bunching, but what she's doing is she's pulling that lock down to the end. Because see, I just want to take this and cut it. But she's like, no, I can repair it. You can see where some of them are just really thick at the end. And I don't know if that's bunching or what it's called and why it's like that. But when she repairs it, it would eventually look like a much skinnier lock, a much skinnier, healthier looking lock. So I really had to have a lot of repairs. Most people do not. I can explain to you why that happened. Probably another video, but it was nothing that I really did. I went to a new person because I couldn't make it to Texas every month. I thought I could. I was rolling at first, but then I started kind of acting in this little series here filmed in New Mexico. And I just didn't have the time, practice 2 and 3 times a week, and we were filming. And I went to someone here and she did my hair for about 8 months and then wanted to say, after doing my hair for 8 months straight, oh, you got a lot of repairs. Okay, so the 4th, 5th, 6th month, you didn't see I needed repairs where you could just go in and work on my hair while you were doing it? I came from you from the start. Well, not the installation, but after that, You were in my head saying it looked good. So at one point, they started going through their changes as they were locking where you could have been locking my hair. So needless to say, I stopped going to her because if you're not going to do my hair and keep it healthy, I don't mind if you added a little amount of money or an amount of money to repair the locks that needed to be repaired. That's maintenance. But then you waited until I needed probably 3 hours of work and you want to charge me $65 an hour to repair locks. I don't think so. I cut them out before just because the principle behind that. So I found someone else, thank God, and she is so sweet. She's been repairing my hair, repairing locks, but everybody's hair is different and it's still worth it. I still think my locks are beautiful. I enjoy them. I enjoy having the luxury of not being overwhelmed with hair. They could probably look jacked up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna still be happy because it's less maintenance that I have to do with my hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are just a few pros and cons of Sisterlocks. I just want to let you know the real of everything. You may have to have a few repairs here and there, and you may not. You may not. And everybody's hair texture is different. I got a message on Instagram. Somebody was like, I want my locks just like yours. I've been waiting there. And I'm like, I said, I hope your locks are going to be beautiful no matter what. But everybody's hair texture is different. When I see girls with 4C hair, 4D, F, G, that kinky, nice, thick, black hair, I love it. Their locks are so gorgeous. My hair was a lot wavier and a little bit looser. So to me, they're pretty, but there's a difference. But I understand my locks are not going to look like their locks because I have a different hair texture. And that's just that. So we got to rock what God gave us. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be blessed. I will see you next time. Oh, and this is my background. I teach ESL in the morning from home to kids in China. So if you're interested in that, drop a comment below and kind of let me know. I'll give you some videos. Bye.